Cable rack in gypsum. Select the proper UL system for the application. UL system WL4018. Review the UL system to see if the openings require additional framing. Measure the opening and add a minimum of 2 inches to all 4 sides. Prior to cutting or laying out the CS195 sheet, make sure you maintain a minimum 2-inch overlap on the 2 sides and the top of the rack. Cut the CS195 composite sheet into 2 pieces with the sheet metal facing you in the horizontal dimension. Cut the bottom piece of the CS195 with a jigsaw with a metal cutting blade to tightly follow the contours of the cable rack with 0 space to a maximum 3/8 inch space between the sheet and cable rack on each side of the wall. Then cut the CS195 piece to tightly follow the contours of the cable rack and cable fill on each side of the wall with a 0 to a maximum 3/8 inch space between the sheet and cable rack and a minimum 1/4 inch to maximum 3/8 inch space between the sheet and the cables. Install the top and bottom sheets of CS195 around the cable rack with the sheet metal facing you. Secure the sheets to the wall through the gypsum with 1 1/2 inch long drywall screws in conjunction with minimum 1 1/4 inch diameter steel fender washers. Maximum spacing of the fasteners not to exceed 6 inches on center with additional fasteners located on each side of the butted seams of the top and bottom pieces. Sheets are to be fastened to the wallboard with minimum 1/4 inch diameter steel toggle bolts in conjunction with minimum 1 1/4 inch diameter steel fender washers in areas where no stud is present. After the installation of the CS195 sheets, a minimum 5/8 inch thickness of putty shall be applied within all openings between the CS195 sheets, cables, and cable rack on each side of the wall, flush with each face of the CS195 sheet, or extending a maximum of 3/8 inches beyond each face of the CS195 sheet. Repeat the above steps on the opposite side of the wall.